Age of Ash by Daniel Abraham is a fantasy novel. I didn't know much about this one, but I've heard people talking about it, and it's a new fantasy novel. It's from Daniel Abraham, one of the two writers of the Expanse series. And a lot of people don't know this, but before the Expanse, Daniel Abraham wrote some other fantasy novels. So, you know, it's not like this is his first rodeo. But this one is about multiple characters living in Kithamar. It is a large city, but we're mostly focusing on a couple of street urchins, and also a character who's not. I've already forgotten the names of the characters. Our main character is a woman. She is a pickpocket who works with two others. One of her friends is in love with her. Others is like a Oral. He's like a. They're a team of pickpockets. They do really good. They hustle. They don't just pickpocket, but they hustle in the city. They do odd jobs for local businesses, you know, like grab knives to be sharpened, do laundry for other people, things of that nature. And the main character gets involved with stealing a patrolman's badge and almost gets killed for it, but her brother is able to save her and give her safe passage with money. However, something terrible happens to him, and she basically has to find out why. She gets contacted by the mysterious people that were her brother was working for, and she gets sort of pulled into this plot of political intrigue involving this mysterious woman. So, about halfway through, I wanted to stop reading. I started to lose interest. You know, sometimes the pacing can be a little awkward. They throw in like a flashback here or there, or they'll just go on a tangent about the world building of the city, which is not too bad, but like sometimes it's really awkward. You know, they'll just start talking about like the dock system, and it just sort of like killed the pacing a little bit. But about halfway through, I didn't care anymore. The characters are a little bit on the thin side. You got our main character. She's trying to like solve this thing. She's got her friend who likes her. That doesn't go anywhere. You know, they explore some parts of the city and things like that, but the plot isn't very interesting. And by the time the finale rolls around, I didn't really care. Honestly, I was listening to this on audiobook, and when it got to the last 3 hours, which is about, I'd say around 75 to 60 pages, I wanted to put the book down. I forced myself to listen to the last 3 hours. I had to like just do it. I don't know why I made myself. I wasn't enjoying it. By the time the credits rolled around, I didn't enjoy the book at all. The climax was really underwhelming. It's supposed to be the first of a new trilogy, I guess, but honestly, it was really low stakes, low everything. Everything was just sort of like nothing felt like really like grandiose. I didn't care about any of the characters. If someone were to walk into the room and stab everyone with a knife, I wouldn't care. It was really apathetic. I don't know why. I just didn't connect to any of the characters of the plot. It's not a knock on the author. Like he wrote The Expanse and he wrote other stuff, but this novel just wasn't for me. I didn't find it interesting. The magic system isn't really well utilized at all, and yeah, so I didn't enjoy this one at all. So I give it a 1 out of 5.